Okay, well, I got to thinking, what the heck? Might as well just show you both of them. So you've seen the Maxant bottling tank that I recently picked up. So this thing's been amazing. Got this at the North American Honeybee Expo last year, or would that be early this year? It was January of this year, I believe. It's been awesome. Water jacketed, has this really nice heating element inside of it. You can dial in the temperature really well. It's sitting at 90 degrees, and that's the actual honey, so it does measure the honey. I did a cool video on just this. If you want to see that, you can go back and look. But that's not what I want to show you today. Today, I want to show you, drum roll, the Lyson automatic bottler. This thing is literally the bee's knees. Retails for just under $3,000. Better Bee is the exclusive carrier, just like the creamer over there. This is made in Poland by Lyson, and this thing is just absolutely amazing. So, not cheap, but I think worth every penny. And so let me show you how I hooked this up. So, speaking of not cheap, these flippin' stainless steel fittings set me back over $400. Just for the one that I have on the end of the honey creamer, the ball valve that you saw earlier. This ball valve, each one of these ball valves is $95. These tri-clamps, another fitting to convert from here to, they call it a sanitary fitting, and then another hose clamp here, tri-clamp here. That's it, over $400. So when they are proud of stainless steel, let me tell you, they are proud of stainless steel. But apparently, anything food touches, you want it to be stainless steel. So that's why this stuff is so freaking expensive. But anyway, I digress. So I got it hooked up here to this hose. Got the ball valve open. Got the honey heated to about 90 degrees. You want your honey about 90 degrees to 95. It's okay if it gets up to about 100. And for all the haters out there that would say, "Oh, I'll never eat any honey that's been heated." Well, newsflash. The hive temperatures themselves get up above 95 degrees, even 100 degrees throughout the summertime. So you're eating heated honey from nature, whether you want to admit it or not. So I'll climb off my soapbox now, but that's kind of a pet peeve of mine when people say, "Oh, well, you heated it to 90 degrees. I won't eat it now." That's ridiculous. Anyway, so how does this work? Well, it comes with a little, I don't know, what would you call it? Almost like a little arrow-shaped device that you can screw in here, and it has a switch on it that connects in the back of it. So there is a switch on the back of this. Let me see if I can show you. Okay. And a plug to plug it in, obviously, for power. And then there's like a old PC port there on the lower left is kind of what I refer to it as. It's like one of those serial ports, if you know what I'm talking about. So you can either hook it up to a switch here that when you place a bottle and you push up against that switch, it starts to fill it. Well, there's too much room for error, in my opinion, using that method. And my buddy Dave Hansberry agrees with me because he's got this exact model. So instead, I hooked up the foot switch, okay? Now, obviously, this is meant to be stepped on with your foot, but I just keep it right up here, and I use my hand to fill the bottle and press it that way. So let me go ahead and put the camera on a tripod real quick, and I'll show you how I use this. Okay, so let me show you how this new toy works. So, and I just have this set up temporarily. I just bought a Vevor floor jack, and so I plan on putting the bottling tank on top of that floor jack so I can adjust the height. So this is kind of a temporary setup because I just wanted to get, the honey bottled so I could get it out to the farmer's market. So, like I said, the bottling tank is on. It's heating the honey to about 90, 95 degrees. You want to set, there's all sorts of different settings for this, but I use the milliliters equals gram setting. So I actually go by grams, and you just kind of have to play around with it to get it fine-tuned to your exact bottle that you're using. So I got a little cheat sheet on my phone. So 260 grams for a full 1 pound bottle and about 128 grams for a half-pound bottle. Now, it gets you like 98% there. And of course, depending on the temperature of the honey, there's different variables that can take place. So, you need to buy a scale. So I have a scale. I weigh every single bottle of honey. I have a little topping off jar. That's what this is. And so if it comes up a little short, I'll fill the bottle till I get to exactly either a half pound or a full pound. So let me show you how it works. So you just grab an empty bottle. The first thing you want to do is zero out your scale. So turn your scale on, put an empty bottle on top, and then hit this button again, and now it's zeroed out. So this bottle weighs 9/10 of a pound. I'm sorry, it's 0.09 pounds is what this bottle weighs. So set it under here. Make sure you've got your setting right. 260 grams for a 1 pound bottle. I just eyeball it, make sure it's under there. And this is the cool part. All you do is press this, and like magic, I mean, how awesome is that? And then I take it, put it on top of the scale. It says 15.5. So what I will do is take my little topping off bottle here, and I just fill it up until I get to exactly 16 ounces of honey, or 1 pound. Grab you a cap, grab your bottle, twist your cap on, and you're done. I mean, when you start to get pretty good at this, you can go really fast. And this has dramatically reduced my bottling time. So that one came in at 15.7. So I just add a few more fractions of an ounce. Grab your cap, put your cap on, you're done. Rinse, repeat times, hundreds of times. But I don't know. I can't say enough about it. It doesn't even drip. Like, typically I may put like another one underneath, but very, very few times. And that's 15.9. So that one's almost exact. So I'll go ahead and that's, as that warmer honey makes its way through the hose, this is typically what happens, where that 260 gram is pretty much dialed in. It's not perfect, but I mean, man, I tell you what, this sure beats using a honey gate, which is what I started out with, and most beekeepers start out with. Of course, I use that. I have the Maxant stainless steel, no drip valve, which I don't even need now. I mean, I'm not even using it. So that one's 15.9. So just another little bit of honey, and we'll bring that to a full pound. Perfect. And so this is another way I can just be sure when someone's buying a bottle of my honey, you're going to know that it is exactly half a pound or a full pound of honey. And this machine helps with that. It gets me very close, and then I just have to tweak it a little bit here. And that's exactly a pound right there. So, but how freaking cool is this? I mean, man, it's a heck of an investment. I mean, $3,000 is a lot of money for a bottling machine, right? But I do think it's worth it, especially as you get past that sort of backyard enthusiast where maybe you only have 3 or 4 hives, but you start getting up into the 20s or close to 30 like what I have. Well, I have 22. But if I get close to 30, now I think it starts making sense where you get some more of this automated equipment in terms of extraction, bottling equipment, creamers, stuff like that, because it just makes your life so much easier. You're going through so much more bottles processing wise, right? So I haven't decided if I want to install this on something like a cart, because I'm going to have the bottling tank on that lift cart, hydraulic lift cart. I don't know if I'm just going to leave this on this table or what I'm going to do. But, my dad's a woodworker, so I can't leave my honey operations out in the pole barn 24/7 because he needs this space for woodworking. So, and I already take enough time up doing what I do. So I need it to be portable. So if you guys have any suggestions, or you've used something similar or have a similar setup where it's more mobile, I'd love to hear about it. Drop me a comment. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with this yet in terms of putting it away for the winter, getting it out during bottling season. So, but yeah, that's it. I can't recommend it enough. It's not the cheapest, but I would argue it's probably one of the best quality. Lyson makes outstanding stuff. It's going to last a lifetime. You take care of it. It's just, it's just solid built. You know, there's no cheap plastic on this. It's all stainless steel, heavy duty, and that's what you want. You know, the old saying, you get what you pay for, right? So, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. Picked these up couple months ago, I think, couple months ago. Had them shipped directly from Poland. The creamed honey looks amazing. I'm super excited to get that bottled and get it in the refrigerator. This thing is just, I've never bottled honey so fast in my life. So I just can't say enough positive things about it. So yeah, I'll put a link down in the description to Better Bee, where if you want to pick up a creamer or want to pick up this automatic bottler and you're in the United States, they are the exclusive carrier. If you're in another country, sorry, I can't help you. I don't know every carrier in every country for Lyson, but yeah, really good stuff. I would give this 2 thumbs up. I would recommend it to anybody. So that's it. Kind of a quick video, but I wanted to show you guys my 2 new toys. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next video.